Hello Year 4, it's Tuesday and today in your English lesson we are looking at capital letters and full stops. Shock, horror. Some of you may be going, we've done this a lot of times before. And you're correct, we have done this a few times before, but it's essential that we are not falling into the same traps that we were making or same mistakes we were making at the beginning of the year. So this may seem like a bit of a boring lesson or easy to some, but it's really, really important that we are not falling into any traps and forgetting capital letters and full stops. So let's get straight into the lesson today. So what are full stops? Well, according to this police officer, who is also a full stop by the looks of it, these are devices that are used to show the end of the sentence. So this little police officer here is telling you there's no more. We're stopping you dead right there. No one's going past it. It's the end of the sentence. So that's pretty simple. If you've finished talking or writing what you're talking about, there needs to be a full stop at the end. Capital letters, now these are uppercase letters, or bigger letters some people know it as, that are used for a range of purposes. But I want you to pause the video, because here's our good friend the thoughtful emoji, and think to yourself, when do we use capital letters? So pause this video for a moment and come back to me shortly. Welcome back. Okay, so when are we using those capital letters? Now, we use them for a range of different reasons. We use them, of course, at the start of sentences. Really, really important, really easy to include capital letters there. We use it when using the pronoun I. If you're talking about yourself, I went to the park, I am hungry, I am happy, always, always, always needs to have a capital I. And then you've got for a range of proper nouns, and this is ones that we've looked at in class before. So it could be for names. So if you have a name, it needs to have a capital letter. So Matthew, Sarah, Miss Harbert would be an example of one. Places, anywhere you can go to or visit, like London, Trowbridge, England, your favourite football stadium, Old Trafford maybe, will need to have capital letters. Organisation, by that we're talking of things like Google, Manchester United, you've got Pepsi, Xbox, they will all need to have capital letters. And then you've got days and months. So Wednesday, and of course April, any day, any month needs to have a capital letter. So if you need to, keep this slide handy as it will help you through today. So what we're going to do now is we're going to edit in capital letters and full stops to this particular sentence. So I'm going to get you to pause the video, look through this and think to yourself, where are capital letters and full stops needing to go in this sentence? So pause this video, we'll go through the answer very shortly. Right, welcome back Year 4. So let's go through this one quickly. In red, obviously we start with a capital T for Tuesday. It's not only a day of a week, or a day shall I say, it's also the first one in the sentence, the beginning word in our sentence. Definitely needs to have a capital like that. Next one, Hannah, as it's the name. Today, Tuesdays were Hannah's favourite day of the week because she got to go swimming. She had been swimming since March. Now, thinking about that, we are going to do a full stop right there, which means a capital S is going to go there. She had been swimming since March. Well, March, that's the context of a month, so March needs to be capitalised. For Trowbridge, of course, Trowbridge being a place, but today was going to be her first competition. Remember, full stop at the end. It's sometimes really easy to bypass that. And as you can see, well, as you can't see, as you should be seeing on this little slide here, because I did make one earlier, that is what we're looking for. Right, another one. You know the drill by now. Pause the video, think to yourself, where are the capital letters going to go in this? Where are my full stops going to have to go in this? Maybe some commas too. Pause it, come back to me in a moment. Off you go. Okay. So let's go for this one again. Hopefully you'll all be able to tell me we need to start with a capital I for it. It was a cold, wet, grim Sunday. Well, Sunday is a day of the week. As we know, that needs to be capitalised. It was a cold, wet, grim Sunday morning in the middle of February. Well, February is a month, shall I say. It needs to be capitalised. However, that wasn't going to stop Brett from playing for his beloved Rochester Rovers football team. Well, we should all be able to tell me now that Brett is the person's name, so the capital B. Beloved Rochester Rovers football team, that is the name of a club, so Rochester and Rovers need capital R's. Football team. He had been in great form and scored many wonderful goals. Well, you know there needs to be a full stop here as we're starting to change a little bit about what we're talking about. So capital H here, he'd been in great form and scored many wonderful goals, but it was the thought of earning a PlayStation for hitting 20 goals that had him excited. He was only 1 goal away. Now think about it again, I'll read that sentence. He had been in great form and scored many wonderful goals. None of them hit any of our criteria for a capital letter right now. And to be honest, we don't need a full stop because we've got the conjunction but right there. But it was the thought of earning a PlayStation for hitting 20 goals. Well, hopefully now you can tell me that PlayStation's the name of an organisation and company, so we need a capital P for that. For hitting 20 goals that had him excited. He was only 1 goal away. As you can tell, hopefully here, we need a pause because we're starting to change. So full stop goes there, meaning a capital H goes there. And don't forget your full stop at the end. Okay? Because what we're going to do today, year 4, you have your activities. It's either the Tuesday English activity or the warm PDF for this. You're going to go through and you are going to look at a text, edit and rewrite it so capital letters and full stops are being used correctly. Do not forget your commas too, because some of them do include that as well. So best of luck with that today, year 4. We'll see you tomorrow.